Rooster.
Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday, finally Friday. It's Johnny Rooster, your host on the Morning Mouth there at Axe Media Group. Yeah, that crowing 3 times and the sun coming up. It didn't quite come up where I live. It's kind of rainy around here, but we're going to make your day worth it. It's going to be full of sunshine on the set. You're here to watch something, a woman who overcame unbelievable obstacles. Her name is Christy McKinsey, and she's my guest today on the Morning Mouth. Now, Christy has suffered loss after loss after loss in her family, in her personal life, and she's decided to reply with having her own business, which is quite remarkable. Her business is Isagenix, Isagenix. Look it up. It's a health product. It's something she's been able to lose weight. She's been able to get rid of her brain fog, and she is on her way to more progress. And you will find out from guest stars TIffany Kirk, nurse practitioner, and Tiffany Kirk's personal receptionist, Miss Toni Lorenz. Our next segment will be Mr. Electric, the most friendly, customer-friendly, that is, place in town for electrical needs. So stay tuned, and we'll be back at the end to say, what's up? I'm Johnny Rooster, and I get up at 5 every morning to work out for 5 minutes. Every morning, Monday through Friday, and every other Saturday when my son isn't with me. I'm getting ready to smack down bodybuilder Terri Williams. She's gunning for her pro card, whatever. Terri. That way you don't lose it. Look at these guns. It's not even light out yet, and I'm working out. Never mind that she's up at 3:30, working out from 4 to 6:30 or 7, 6 days a week. Never mind that. We're gonna arm wrestle March 20th, Saturday, at high noon at 4166 West Kearney. So be there to watch me destroy female bodybuilder and single mom Terri Williams, because I am Johnny Rooster. I want to arm wrestle you.
Okay. Are you ready?
Standing 5'3" with 130 pounds, this is our darling, our dear, our diva, Terri Williams.
Here he is, your host, your hero, 6'1", 197 pounds, Johnny Rooster.
I do a lot of stuff. I work out every day, eating, and I sit up out of bed every morning, and I'm a big guy, so I can take you. You're just a little girl, and you're no match for me.
I don't know where you get these ridiculous ideas, Johnny.
The rematch.
Say your name.
Christy McKinsey with Isagenix International.
Now, isagenix is not an easy word. Have you learned how to spell it?
Yes. It's taken me almost 6 years, but yes.
So can you deliberately and slowly spell the word isagenix?
ISAGENIX.
I think you got it wrong. I think it's
Probably did.
ISO.
ISA.
Oh, it is?
It is. It is.
Well, I didn't look. I was wrong. Hey, guess what? A man admitting he's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Slow it down and watch it again.
Put it in history.
Okay, you did take time to learn that.
I did.
What do you want us to know about isagenix?
Isagenix is not a diet.
Okay?
It is a healthy lifestyle.
And if you can talk and work at the same time, that's really great. It's hard.
I'll be surprised. I have been
not a
doing
diet.
it for a little over 5 years, and
Okay.
I love it.
Okay?
The reason I have started Isagenix is because of my health. I went into urgent care because I had a spot on my face that just decided to gush blood. And so we decided to go and get it checked out. Well, we went to urgent care, me and my mom, and I thought, well, they're just going to say, okay, it's a bad zit. Chill out, go home. But no, they didn't really even focus on that. So I went in, and they took my blood pressure. But my blood pressure was at stroke level. And so they said, do you feel this? And I'm like, no, I feel fine. It's just that my cheek is bleeding. And they said, well, you could have a stroke at any minute. We need to get you to the hospital. Let's get you an ambulance. I said, I'm not paying for an ambulance right down National. That's ridiculous. So I got my mom and I went into my car. We drove down to Mercy. And they said, you have high blood pressure. I'm like, okay, what do we do? So they checked my head, did an x-ray of my head, everything was good. They checked my heart, the heart's good. So they just started pumping me full of fluids and medicine to get my blood pressure down. Well, that took 4 hours. And then once they were done, I said I need a new doctor to help me with high-risk blood pressure. So they gave me someone. I went to him. And since I'm on, I'm not going to say what he said, but he said you need to get your hind end to exercise program ASAP. Otherwise, you're not going to see your daughter grow up.
You can say ass.
I can? Okay. He said get off your ass and go work out.
Now we all feel better. Because hind end just ain't going to...
I was going to say it's squishy, but you know. Yeah. So I discovered exercise. And like I had said, I'd already found my favorite instructor. So I was trying to reach out to her. I finally reached out to her. I finally just, by accident, typed in the message, and I got distracted and hit send. And we talked for 2 hours, one-on-one, just first getting to know each other and feeling comfortable. And then we talked about isagenix, and I, of course, said yes. So now I'm going to show you how I make my shakes, which is good. This is my baby. This and our cream brulee are my babies. And then we have rich chocolate.
Ooh. Yes.
It's quite yummy.
Yes.
We also have, I didn't bring it, but we also have birthday cake.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes I will,
Anybody got a birthday this year?
Yes.
I will do 1 scoop chocolate, 1 scoop birthday cake, and it has a little confetti in it.
Oh.
So there's that one. And then Nice tall mama. These in here. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay. And then let's do the rich chocolate first. See what it looks like.
Oh.
And it's just one serving, which is 2 scoops. There's 14 servings in the bag. There's 220 calories.
What has been some benefit for you, Christy,
Um,
in the last few years?
no more brain fog.
No more brain fog.
Stress is down. Anxiety is down. I have suffered from depression, and that's pretty much gone. There's 2 scoops of the chocolate. And then you just take the lid. Make sure it's on nice and tight. Now this thing sounds kind of scary.
Awesome. Maybe you'll fly around the room.
My daughter has decided that it's possessed.
Brace yourselves.
Okay,
How you doing, Ollie?
you're quite dizzy now.
It's quite a motivated blender.
Yeah. Scares
So you
me.
got a thick chocolate shake.
Hopefully, if I did it right, it's nice and thick. And it is. Look at that.
Okay. And tasty?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. A lot of these nutritional things are not so yummy.
This is
You got some napkins?
I will get some.
Okay. You make a good mess, having a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. You keep me your favorite ingredient and wash that off for me. Otherwise,
We
hygiene-
brought you away from the sink. That wasn't very fair, was it?
Oh. Well, the sink's in the bathroom. So, okay, so take this.
Now, Tiffany,
Yeah.
Tiffany, you're a medical person. What do you think of these kinds of things?
You know, I actually tell my patients that there's lots of different ways to get healthy. There's not a one size fits all, and if the isogenics is the way that you can follow, and you're getting healthy, your lab levels are all looking good, reflecting good health, then I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. So this is Christy, and you've had an experience with isogenics. You've lost some weight.
I have. It actually really helped me. I got one for you. I didn't know you'd want one.
A little more clarity and less confusion or
Less confusion.
depression. Go ahead and try those.
Yes, go ahead, please. Thank you. My personality has changed. 5 years ago, if you had asked me to do this, I would have said you'd lost your mind. I might say that anyway. But there's no way I would have done this and been so calm about it.
Okay.
I would have been a tree in a windstorm. I would have been shaking,
Yeah.
but not anymore.
Well, our show here, Johnny Rooster Live, is all about helping people express what they want to share with the world and get their message out there. What's something else you want people to know, or have you seen some other people that got help from isogenics?
Yeah, I was saying we have a team of people from all around the world, and there's people who have been on it Isagenix has been around close to 18 years. And it was developed by a man with diabetes. So if you're diabetic, it will help you. We have stuff for athletes. We have stuff for kids. Your son, what, is 7?
Mm-hmm.
We have vitamins for kids that are chewable. We have kid-friendly shakes. So, I mean, we have vitamins for men and women.
So how often do you take this shake?
I do it twice a day. Morning. Yeah, you can pick your routine of when you want to do them. But I usually do one in the morning, usually when I get back from walking. And then, depending on what the rest of my day looks like, I'll either do one for lunch or dinner.
Okay.
And it fills me up.
Is that an appetite? Is that like a replacement for a meal, or is it?
Yeah,
something?
it's considered a full meal. We have bars that can
I
do
better
the
take
same.
my dessert right now.
This one is a vanilla chai.
It's coming down slow. It's nice and thick.
It's like having a chocolate shake from McDonald's or something. Yeah.
So you've lost weight.
I've lost weight. I've gained confidence.
Gained confidence.
Energy.
Energy.
I sleep better.
Better sleep.
I am more focused.
You clean up after yourself now.
Well, I've always done that.
Oh.
I clean up after my kids too.
So Toni, you took that, and your impression. To me, it's kind of gritty.
It is kind of gritty, but I've tried like other supplement drinks, and it doesn't have the aftertaste that
That's true.
that
That is
I
true.
think a lot of them.
And
do.
you can
So-
doctor that up. You can put fresh fruit in there. Sometimes I'll put banana in there.
I think Ollie likes that.
He
likes-
put strawberries in there. Chocolate strawberry shakes.
We're looking at Isagen. Go ahead and crank that up.
You ready for the noise?
Mm-hmm.
Is Ollie ready though?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Plant music. Remember, that was pretty cool. No membership fee. I was going to say $10,000, and now you're just saying no membership
There's
fee.
no membership fee.
Okay.
You can do an auto ship if you want, or you can be one of our preferred customers. And you order what you want, when you want, and as much as you want.
Are you a preferred customer, or are you a representative? What do you call yourself?
I am a health coach.
Health coach. Okay.
I would be someone's mentor. This one's not quite so thick, but
You came from a very hard background, didn't you?
yes, I did.
Is there anything you can share about that to help people relate?
I lost my father when I was 21 from smoking. I lost my brother when he was 5. His temperature went up to 108, and they could not cool him down. I was not even born, so I never got to meet him. My sister that was 2 years older than me died when she was 10 and I was 7 from brain cancer. My oldest sister, we're not really sure what happened to her. She was found in her bathroom on her toilet, dead. So we don't know. No, she didn't suffer anything. Then my husband, 12 years ago, took his life. So it's just me and my daughter and my almost 90-year-old mother. So I take care of her and my daughter, who is 21 and can pretty much do her own job when she decides to.
We really care about your situation, Christy, and I thank you for being here, being brave enough to share that.
What do you think?
That's different.
Yeah,
That's very different.
Yeah. It's good.
It's not what I expected.
No, I never.
What do they call that?
Vanilla chai.
I wasn't ready to know how to describe that one. Vanilla chai.
I love it. I still don't know how to describe it. But it is so
Huh.
good.
I think of chai with tea.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
I
different.
think of a shake.
Andrea's not as brave as I am
What do you
when
mean?
it comes to tasting things.
Oh.
So I like to make sure.
I'm
Are
still
you?
drinking
Yeah.
it. It's good.
Understand.
See, my chocolate's gone.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with you in the chocolate. I just think can't get her to eat her veggies, that kind of thing.
Oh, I'll drink this though.
Veggies. We have what we call our greens, and it's like a daily serving of veggies.
So it takes the place of real vegetables.
Well,
You can never do that.
no.
You don't
Put
ever.
it in the water, shake it up.
So is this meant to replace meals, though?
These are meal replacements, so this could be like one of your meals.
Is that if people are overweight? If
Or-
they're not overweight, is it still? You're saying there's mental benefits.
Yeah, you mental fog, brain fog. It just helps you. So, when your body gets into what it's supposed to do, your whole body will just go into the natural drive.
Well, anything medically as a nurse practitioner that you can say about how the body works in relation to what it's.
A lot of our disease processes are affected by diet and just overall diet influences overall health. So, as far as making sure that we're getting all of our nutrients, and I don't know specifically about isogenics, but if that's kind of the premise of it, then that definitely can help to prevent some health problems down the road.
Thank you, Christy. Is there anything else you need to say that you didn't include? Is there anything more that you want to share?
No, just that I am willing to help anyone who's ready to get on board. There's no pressure.
So if somebody was getting on board, come on over here next to them, and we're just using that black background. Come on a little closer. Yay! All right, now get your hands free. Now, shaking up. What would be a good way to get started?
To contact me, either Facebook, text message, and I will be happy to guide you.
Is the phone number the best way, or is there Facebook or another source?
If you're on Facebook, you can get me on Facebook or Messenger.
And so on Facebook, what would they type in?
They would just type in Christy McKinsey.
And spell the name?
CHRISTYMCKINSEY.
Know what your insurance needs are, and definitely be licensed and insured. Network. You need to look at people who are in real estate. Just out doing my business, doing it as well as I can. And people will approach me and say, hey, my guy, I have a hard time getting him here. When he says he's going to get here, he's tearing up things. Get yourself known. Visit as many people as possible in places that have a lot under one roof. That's one way to do it. I do the nursing and rehabs here in Springfield, preferred hospice, and I had like 13 different homes in my region that I could handle that they wanted me to do. Always under promise, over deliver. I get a lot of business by people who basically promise and never deliver.
Hello everybody, Johnny Rooster here, and we are doing a live report from the Eplex, that is at the Springfield Ozark Empire Fairgrounds in Springfield, Missouri. Today we're at the Home and Garden Show. The Home and Garden Show has one of my brothers. Look at that. Taking a look. Johnny Rooster. He's only $75. We'll take two of them. I'm Johnny Rooster. I'm talking to Danielle, and what's your company name?
We're Front Porch Imports.
Porch Imports.
Front Porch.
Front Porch. So say it again.
Front Porch Imports.
Now say that 3 times really fast. But your dad, what's his name?
His name's Chris.
Chris, he owns the company.
Yes.
He's already said that he doesn't really sell anything essential. Because
Right.
I was teasing him about that. Do you sell anything people need? He's like, no.
No.
No. But here's one of these things that you don't need but you might want.
Yes.
Now see, to me, that is the best animal on the planet. I know where Carl Junction is.
Yeah.
You guys are a lot closer to Joplin than we are.
Yes. Yep.
So what kind of things do you sell there?
It's called Surplus USA, and we have overstocked and discontinued items from lots of major retailers. So everything from tools to curtains and some clothing.
Yep. Well, that sounds like the kind of place you could find a good deal.
Yeah, a little more essential stuff than a Rooster.
All right, more essential, and you have a great day. Thanks for talking
Thanks,
to
you
us.
too.
Bye-bye. Have a cockadoodle day. Are we on? Danielle, as a rooster myself, I'm wondering, do people, do they just buy these for yard ornaments? Do they have a sentimental reason for it? Or just they like the decoration? What do they tell you?
You know, we come from out in the country, and so a lot of people have farms, and they think that a big rooster will fit right in with their farm, or maybe they raise chickens and need a rooster around.
Funny thing is, I live near Ozark, Missouri, and there's a back road that has two of these in the yard, but around the corner is the guy selling the eggs. They're not related. It makes no sense to me.
No, yeah.
So, this is about a 6-foot rooster. Who makes these?
We get them down in Mexico. They make them out of recycled materials like
I was gonna say, if they came from China, that's a long swim.
That is.
And China's not my favorite place right now, frankly.
Right.
But I'm okay with Mexico so far.
Yeah.
You get them down there, they come up on a truck. Do you have to snap them together, or are they already pre-welded?
They're already pre-welded together. We just unwrap them.
That sounds like a delicate process. I mean, the feathers, everything, you got to be sure nothing's broken in transit.
Yeah.
Are they bubble wrapped? How did they arrive?
They come in shrink wrap, so we just unwrap them, get them back into place, and they're ready to go.
This is Danielle with
Front Porch Imports.
Front Porch Imports. So that's Front Porch Imports.
Yep.
What's your last name?
Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
Very good.
What I think about with Lipscomb is that there's a cock's comb.
Yep.
So see how smart I am. My name is Cockcroft. So literally, they made fun of my name, so they call me Johnny Rooster. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And it sounds better. People remember me.
Yeah.
When I say, I'm Johnny Rooster, then they're not going to say, John Cockcroft, who's that? Because nobody cares.
Right.
All of a sudden, this guy makes me famous.
Right.
What I want to do is, on the Johnny Rooster show, we play it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m., but it goes out on YouTube and Facebook, so you can watch it anytime. All right, this is Johnny Rooster. I'm talking to Nathaniel Toms, according to his name tag. If it's spelled right, that's how he would spell it. I would not have spelled your name that way. I'm going to talk to your mother about that. Okay. What do you do, and then what makes it different?
So we're different in basically every way. One is every time you call, we will answer live.
A real person on the other end of the phone that speaks English.
Yeah, it does. We also have a Spanish communicator at the office, so if you could speak.
No hablo mucho español.
We could do that. He's better at it than I am.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
All right. So you have that.
Yeah.
Now, personal service. What else makes your company unique?
Oh, yeah. So we have some office staff that is really good about cornhole.
Cornhole.
Yeah, cornhole.
Now, I've been told to shut my cornhole a time or two, but that's not what we're talking about.
No, we're talking about break time. My team will get together and throw cornhole. Or let's just say they carried a lot of calls and they just need a quick break. They'll run out and do a competitive cornhole game. And right there in our office, we have space to do that with. Over there in Republic Road is where our office is, next to South Houlihan's.
Yeah.
And was the old bike shop.
One of the things I wanted to say is you don't realize how much people need that in their work environment, and so many people hate work for that reason, because there's no cornhole or there's nothing you can relieve your mind and body with, and you got to do that when you're at work.
Yeah.
That's the key.
It's culture. Culture keeps people together.
Yeah.
And it makes them enjoy their work. So
he's a very smart man, but don't tell him I said that.
I've done this a long time, and I've learned the hard way.
I guess he heard.
I did.
You're doing something right, Nathaniel.
That's the guys. Josh, you work here.
Josh behind the shiny mask.
What do you love about working here? Not here at the booth.
Yeah, what do you love about this exhibit?
Well, I've never worked somewhere where the bosses cared as much as Nathaniel does, and that's pretty big. He takes very good care of us. So that's when you know you have the guy at the top in your corner. That's worth a lot. So
How long have you worked there?
almost 2.5 years.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm out in 2.5 weeks. If the boss and the coworkers are not agreeable,
Yeah.
it's not the work, it's the environment.
For sure. Yep, the environment's fantastic here. So.
Excellent. So what kind of work do you do personally?
I'm primarily working on home standby generators as well as electrical service work.
Okay, so that's for residential.
Yes, sir.
You go into the house and service them.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes a lot of integrity, a lot of trust.
Yes, sir.
So do they get your clients lined up for you and you go do the work?
Yep.
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 Well, you're the guy to do it and you're the man to call.
Yes, sir.
What are your office hours?
We are there from 7:30 to 4 o'clock at the office, and then it rolls over to our staff that answers after hours. But then our customer base for emergency is our members. So if it is an emergency after hours that we would relate to, it'd be a member who says, hey, there's a membership thing that we have. It allows them to get a discount as well as after hour care. We do electrical work. It's different.
You put a lot of emphasis on customer satisfaction.
We do. Yes.
And the electrical work part, is that like electricians going in and doing jobs for people?
Yeah. So our focus is if electrical work is what we do, we should have that so well made, they're done, so that when we go in, that's our second nature. Our first is going to be our focus to build that trust the minute we pull up. The second we pull up, really.
Okay, I'm looking at the list here. You got outlets, circuits, breakers, fuses, service panel. Just looking at that. Ceiling fan. Quite a list of things. That's why you couldn't answer in one sentence.
That's right.
It wouldn't make a good sentence.
I mean, right now, if you want to hook up a spa,
yeah,
that would be fantastic. If you're moving into a place and you find the water heater needs replaced, we would do the electrical, the plumber would do the water heater.
Okay.
Aluminum wiring, we do not have much of that in the area, but there is still some. If you do have that, do not use it. That needs to be replaced.
Yes.
And we do some data pull-in wiring.
Yeah.
Some people want closed circuits in their home.
I'd say your favorite stuff's more at the top of the list because you wouldn't have to go to the bottom for it.
Yeah. There's a lot of panels out there still that are dangerous.
Yeah.
If you want to look up ismypanelsafe.com, you're going to see that list. And if your panel is on that list, you do want to change it.
All right.
Yep. And then you might notice our booth is full of lights.
It is.
I say when you add light, you begin to see color. And when you begin to see color, you see a lot of beauty. So without light, everything is gray. And we want to add light to your home when you want to. So if you see an office space that needs more...
I think we look beautiful with the lights on. Yeah. So an office space?
Yeah, if you have an office space, let's say you have a library that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And it has all these books and stuff. There's a happy balance, but putting light to that makes a difference. Not only when you walk in and see it, but also your mood.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, you know what? I like this place.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to face that way. I'm going to touch the top of your neck, your shoulders, and your lower
This is a
back.
chiropractic adjustment or whatever it is. It's a screening.
Yes, it's not an adjustment.
It's a screening.
Do you feel anything?
She's clamping my neck. You guys see that? Feels like she's squeezing my neck really hard.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move your collar down so that way you get the bottom part of your neck.
This is where
I'm going to have you stand up straight, look straight.
This is where I drop off into a deep coma.
Okay, can I have you lift the bottom of your shirt up just a little bit, just so I can get that skin-to-skin contact?
Oh, skin to skin.
Yep, that's how I get the
I
best.
like skin to skin contact.
Okay. I see that.
Well, when it says skin to skin,
All right.
interested,
Yeah.
but you know, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Tatum, what do you got? What happened?
Give me 1 second.
Look at all that red.
So you actually are completely red.
That's terrible.
So the device shows that in your neck, you're actually pulling to your left more so than your right.
I knew that.
Your shoulders are actually pulling to your right more so than the left,
Which
is contradicting in right in this area right here. It's actually putting more tense and pressure right here.
did you rig this so that it would look that red?
No.
Okay.
I
So
can't rig it.
Like
I
if
really
you did
can't.
it, would it be all red?
Yes, actually it would be red with yellow, maybe some.
You got a lot of variety.
I'm a patient as well.
So there's stuff going on.
Yeah. There's always stuff going on. So
So
you're not doing anything in your daily life to actually prevent any of this red.
Now she's meddling in my personal business. Well, that's true.
Yes, you're not doing any. Chiropractic is one of the many ways that you can actually do something in your daily life. to fix
Wouldn't
that.
I just exercise my way out of it?
See, exercise actually puts a lot of strain on your back. So whenever you're exercising, the best thing to do is to do chiropractic care to kind of counteract that. So this is the perfect person. This is a person that is laying in bed, has no kids, has all the money in the world, and just
Ooh,
completely perfect.
That's why it's green money.
Yes, perfect person. There's no perfect person in this world. We have you over here that is completely red. Your hips, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you that you need an adjustment. I can just show you. From the tension pulling from your right to your left, that's just a good sign that you need an adjustment there. As well as the tension from the top of the bottom of your neck to the top of your shoulders. It's going opposite ways, so that's another sign that you need an adjustment.
Tatum, tell me the good news.
We are offering a $40 new patient special, that $40. $10 of it goes to St. Jude as well as it holds your appointment today. And then that $30 you pay in-house, that is for your x-rays, your exams, and your consultation with our doctor. And then we have our self-pay prices are $45, and we take most all insurances as well.
It's pretty convenient. That's Dr. Amber Mitchell.
Yes.
First woman on Mars. Wait, first woman to adjust. Is that right?
She's been at it about 10 years now.
So guys, pro-woman business.
You have in our office.
I'm not against women because my mom and I, she created something cool. All right, so I've got a lot of trouble. Got a lot of red. What I'm going to say is you need to get a screening so you can understand how much trouble you're in. So come by and see Tatum. Or do you work at the office?
I do.
You don't
I'm
just
actually
hang
a
out.
chiropractic assistant there.
Okay,
I'm
so
not usually with the marketing group. Today I am.
Dr. Amber Mitchell. Okay, this is Johnny Rooster. We've been at the Home and Garden Show at the Expo Center in Springfield for what? Seems like a week. I'm getting ready to go. I don't want to be here anymore. Getting tired of, What do you think, Mrs. Rooster?
We need to stay.
She's all about the trade shows. Mrs.
Getting
Rooster.
to know people and talking to them about what
I'm
you
ready to
do.
go. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting tired. I got to get out of here.
We're staying.
We are definitely going.